If you're considering buying a home, one of your biggest fears might be having to make a very large financial decision in a fast-moving housing market. July's real estate data for Dallas showed something different. So the pace has slowed from the frenzied days when interest rates were at historic lows. There were fewer buyers competing for the same properties, and the market leaned away from favoring sellers so heavily and more towards balance. So these conditions have given buyers some advantages. More time to decide, more homes to choose from, and sometimes more room to negotiate. But here's the thing. If mortgage interest rates continue to drop, which has happened within the last 2 weeks, the market could shift back into sellers' favor rather quickly. That's why it made sense in July, and it still makes sense now to seriously consider starting your search today to make a move. So let's look at how the Dallas real estate market performed in July of 2025, what will likely happen in the fall, and what it all means for thoughtful home buyers and sellers like you. So for all of Dallas, there was little change in the total number of closed sales year over year. Some neighborhoods still had plenty of movement. East Dallas, Northwest Dallas, and Lake Highlands saw a noticeable boost in sales compared to last summer. Far North Dallas and Oak Lawn held steady, while sales in Oak Cliff and North Dallas were down a little bit. But sales only tell part of the story. Inventory can tell us more about what buyers and sellers should expect as they enter the market. In July, there were more Dallas homes on the market than during the same time last year, and as a whole, the Dallas housing market held in what would be considered balanced market conditions. So when a market is balanced, it doesn't particularly favor buyers or sellers. Here's a look at supply or inventory by Dallas neighborhood. Oak Lawn continued to carry the highest level of inventory while supply was lowest in Lake Highlands. So regardless of inventory, I've labeled all of these neighborhoods as balanced because despite more supply and higher interest rates, sale prices were not significantly impacted in July. And when it came to sale prices, here's what we saw. Home buyers paid anywhere from 94 to 98% of the seller's original asking price in July. So that's still a pretty healthy list to sale price ratio and does not indicate desperation from sellers to drop their asking prices in order to move their homes. Citywide, the average sale price for a home in Dallas was $704,000, which was 2.5% higher than July in 2024 and also up from May and June. So most neighborhoods either maintained their value or saw modest growth. Again, despite there being more homes on the market and higher mortgage interest rates than this time last year. North Dallas continued to lead the luxury market. East Dallas posted healthy appreciation, and Far North Dallas has held steady for the past year. Lake Highlands was up year over year, but the average sale price has trended down since April, so there may be some opportunities for buyers in that area. So looking back at July, what were the main lessons for buyers and sellers? Here are my 3 key takeaways for buyers. Number 1, more homes to choose from equals less pressure to rush and make a quick decision about putting in an offer on a home. Number 2, homes were taking longer to sell. Again, this means that buyers have more time to make decisions about which homes they make offers on, and depending on the seller's position, there may be room to negotiate the price or other concessions. And number 3, appreciation and home sale prices leveled off. They didn't crash. In my opinion, waiting will continue to cost you money because if interest rates trend downward, we will likely see appreciation and sale prices start to go up again rather rapidly. That's exactly how our housing market has performed during the last 2 cycles, so I do not expect it to be different. Here are the 3 key takeaways for home sellers. 1, pricing was critical. The right starting point could make or break your timeline for selling your home. Number 2, seasonal slowdown is normal. We are now in August and the kiddos are heading back to school, so it's normal for the market to slow down a little bit more, and it will continue to slow down as we move into the fall and toward the holidays. Number 3, preparation remained key. There are more homes on the market in your neighborhood and throughout the Dallas area for buyers to choose from. You only get one chance to make a first impression, so you need to put your best foot forward in preparing your home for the market. So if you want to know where to start in terms of getting your home ready for the market, check out my video, 12 tips to get home sellers top dollar in any market. There's a link to the video in the description below. If you're a buyer right now, one of the smartest moves that you can make is choosing the right agent to guide you through the home buying process. So I recently created something that can help. It's called the Agent Interview Guide for Home Buyers. So this free resource gives you the exact questions you should be asking when you're interviewing agents, and it also shows you the best answers to listen for. It's designed to help you hire someone who will not just find you a home, but who will negotiate for you, protect your interest, and just make the process generally smoother. I've included a link to download the guide in the video description. It is an absolute must read before you start touring homes. All right, that's all for this month. Please remember that the Dallas real estate market is still offering great opportunities for buyers, but conditions can shift quickly. If you want help navigating the market, or you just want to know how these trends apply to your budget and your goals, reach out at any time. And please remember to like and subscribe and grab your free agent interview guide in the description below. Have a great day. I'll see you in my next video.